So who says that you're a model? We do. I do. Designers do. Not your friends. You might look good. Not your mom. You might look good. Not your family. You might look good. We designers say you are a model. And we also say that you are not a model. What makes you a model? Many different things. So if you're looking at this video and you want to find out if you're a model, send me your photos, send me your portfolio, send me the link to your online Model Mayhem or Models Inc. or whatever, so that I can look at your photos and I can give you a critique on how to improve it, what to do. And being that I don't know you, I'm not going to try to not hurt your feelings because I don't know you, so I'm just going to tell you, hey, change that hairstyle, change those clothes, smile, bam. I'm not going to try to not hurt your feelings and not tell you the truth, because if you want to be successful, you need someone who is not partial or impartial or lenient to you. I'm going to tell you what we look for in a model as a designer coming from the profession, because oftentimes you look at these reality shows and you look at people who are models telling models how to be models, but you cannot learn how to be a model from a model. That's like a clerk learning how to be a clerk from the clerk. No, the manager trains the clerk. He might go ahead and, let you do a day with the other clerk go on the runway with the other model, of course. But you learn how to be a clerk from the manager. The manager. You learn how to be a model from the designer. We tell you what we want, we tell you what we expect, and then we give you to the person that can train you in that field, train you how to walk, train you how to talk. In other words, train you how to use that cash register. So, the difference between a model and a model is wide. I said it in my first video. There is 3 levels: average, above average, and below average. Models are above average. What makes you above average? Good question. Sometimes we don't know what makes you above average, but if you stand out in a crowd, that what makes you above average. What makes you stand out in that crowd is something different. We don't know what that difference might be. That's why we always say we're looking for something fresh and new. Now, representation. A lot of you models, oh my gosh, you get caught up in these scams where these modeling agencies, so-called, try to hook you into these contracts, into all of this money to try to give them, to make them rich, to make them financially stable while you are dishing out money all the time. Representation is not that important. It's good, it helps, but look for the job yourself. An agency is just like a job agency, like a temp agency. So yes, you're gonna have them look for jobs for you, but you're also gonna open the newspaper yourself, okay? So always think twice about hooking up with these agencies, so-called, these schools, so-called, these managers and publicists, so-called, because freelance gets you more notice. So many models have been discovered on the streets. Notice we didn't say discovered in an agency. Exactly. How many models have been discovered at the mall, walking down the street, going to school? Many. Usually all the top ones do. And then after the model gets discovered by that designer, then the agency goes to get them, and then the agency puts them on the wall and say, look, we have Cindy Crawford or whoever it is, and come on into our agency because we create stars. You're right. The next thing to learn or to understand is auditioning. I'm gonna make this very simple because, like I said in my first video, it takes 100 auditions to get that one job. So always know that go to the audition, be positive, smile, do your best, learn from the best. Watch videos when it comes to different fashion shows. Look what they do, imitate what they do, and just try your best. Don't give up. Look for people who can push you. Don't look for people who can hinder you. There are always photographers out there that are always looking to shoot models to build their portfolio. So hook up with those particular photographers. Not every particular photographers that have a good looking book and say, hey, I'm a model, or I would like to be a model, and let's work together. Don't respond to ads that you see I'm looking for models TFP, CFD, TFCD. No. What that means is they're going to use you good, make a lot of money off of you, and then kick it to the side and say, hey, you can potentially make money later. Yeah, that's not guaranteed. So look for a friend who has a camera, who knows what he's doing in the business, knows what he's doing with the camera, and start off your portfolio that way. Look in fashion magazines and try to copy some of the different looks and poses that you see in the magazine. Of course, looking in the mirror is good, but you always have to look at something to understand what you're looking at in the mirror. So magazines are the best way. I've picked up so many Vogues and Elle's and Cosmopolitans and Allures, and I've seen so many different styles, so many different models, so many different inspirations, so many different campaigns, because those magazines are filled with so much information, a plethora of information that you should soak up as a sponge, as a modeling sponge. So be prepared for modeling tip number 3. And basically, don't stop pursuing your career. There's always a job out there for you if you want to be a model, really. However, it is very important for you to go in the direction that is best for you. Are you short but gorgeous with a nice figure? You could be a swimsuit model. Are you very tall, lean, not much body? You will be good for high fashion runway modeling. Are you kind of heavy but you have a gorgeous face? Wonderful. You could be a plus size model. Are you kind of a waif and you kind of regular size? You can build your body by investing in a gym, investing in food and supplements. See a doctor always, and build your body, invest in yourself, and become that model that you want to be. One important thing that I'm going to talk about in modeling tips number 3 is how to take care of yourself. A hint to that video will be about tattoos. You, as a model, look at yourself as a house. Look at yourself as a house being built. Look at yourself as a house that is completed. When you go into subdivision and you're looking at houses, you see all of these houses that are being built. You know, see the structure, the walls going up, the insides, the pipes, and all that kind of stuff, the fixtures going in. They don't show you that house because that house is in construction. They show you the house that is completed. That's the house that you put on display, the house that is completed. You don't put those kind of things on MySpace, Facebook, Model Mayhem. You don't put the house being built in the process. No, you put the finishing product on the internet. Okay? So some of you put your very lean, small, young-looking face bodies on the internet, and then you look kind of silly. Wait until you get to the point where you can call that house the model house that's already fully furnished, fully painted, and has a nice landscape outside. Beautiful. And if you're about to buy this house, why would you hire this house that has graffiti written all over it? What we have to do as designers, as magazine publicists, we have to airbrush all that stuff off. We have to hire an extra makeup artist to do body paint, and that's a waste of time. You're gonna mess up the clothes, you're gonna mess up everything, and it doesn't make sense. So if you have tattoos, try to cover them up. I myself as a designer do not like tattoos. If you find a designer that does like tattoos, good for you. However, no one wants to buy a house, hire a model that has a lot of tattoos, because that's a lot of graffiti. It makes no sense, because you usually have Bernadine written across the room. My name is Sadio. I don't want to see Bernadine. If you have my name tattooed all over your body, hey, cool. But then again, that's going to look kind of crazy when you're wearing a tuxedo and you have tattoo plastered all upside your head. So, if you have tattoos, cover them up. Not everyone likes tattoos. Some designers might like tattoos, but not every designer. And you would want to get more than just one job, don't you? Of course. So that's from modeling tip number 3. That session of advice that I'm going to give you. So until then, hey, stay looking great. Always, always moisturize your face. Take care of your hair. Take care of your body. Invest in yourself. Take care of your smile. Take care of your eyes, your ears, and your insides, because yes, you are a model, but you're also a human being. Okay? So, until my next video, stay tuned. I'm gonna get back to this cats here. Woo, what a crazy time in my life. But anyway, I'm gonna make this book. I'm gonna make it very successful. I tell you. Well, anyway, thank you very much for watching again, and till next video, stay beautiful.